Hi everyone, Melissa here. As you can see, my nice clean mat is kind of paint infested today because I have been playing with paint. I did a design last year where I made kind of a white flower imprint on a purple nail. I'll show it right here. But I loved it. It was my first time trying it. I didn't really practice it much. And I kind of wanted to recreate it in a different way. So I decided to do it on a pretty simple slate here. I have Joanne from Miss Raven, which is a UV color changer. So I'm excited to see how this design changes to purple in the sun. Excuse my dry cuticles here. I just finished filing, so all my filings are here. But I am going to show you guys how I achieve this look. It's pretty delicate and I love it. I hope it comes out in this video the way it did in my test runs. So I'm going to do the design on the two middle nails. So I'm going to actually put a little bit of a matte gel top coat on. I'm using double dipped no wipe matte top coat. I just feel like this design goes on better over matte nails. I've tried it over just nails that had a top coat and then were buffed smooth. I've tried it over nails that had just been filed, nails with a base coat. I've tried it so many ways, and matte top coat is just the one where it comes out best. You can probably use a regular non-gel matte top coat for it. I just prefer this. I'm still gonna finish with dip liquids though. So I'm just doing a thin layer of gel matte here, and then I'm going to cure them for about a minute. Okay, now those are cured. You can kind of see they were changing back from purple to peach because I just had them in. But now these are cured and I have my matte surface to work with. Here I have, it's just regular acrylic paint. I got this from Michael's Artist Loft, white acrylic, and I've just mixed it with some water here. So it's just a diluted white paint mixture. You can see my UV color again. And this is what I'm going to be working with. I have a small brush here that I like to use for floral, like for petal designs, but you could use any brush. And then I have another larger, just dry brush, which I'm going to be using to pull up excess paint and leave the design behind. So I'm gonna start, I'm gonna figure out my life. Okay, I'm gonna start first of all by mixing this up. Notice I use my hand here to wipe off excess. It comes off easily enough. So, not a big deal. Let's see if I have enough white in this. Let's test out with one little petal. Perfect. We want it to be kind of opaque. Just gonna pull down, make kind of a petally shape up here in the corner. And I'm gonna give that just a minute to sit. Wipe off my excess on my hand because why not? You can use a paper towel, you don't have to be me. And then go in with your dry brush and just start pulling up, just touching it there, and it'll pull up the extra liquid paint. And you'll see, it just leaves a very faint, easy, like just nice petal print there. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. You want to make sure each petal is dry before you go in with the next one, or they'll start to bleed into each other. Luckily, acrylic paint dries very quickly. And I'm just gonna keep doing that. Just doing about half a flower there. All right, as you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect. I messed up a couple times, went in spots that were already, that were still wet and it kind of bled, but I was able to clean it up. In the end, nature, nothing is ever perfect, symmetrical, or exactly the same on every petal or in every way, so I think it works out just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do pretty much the same design on the other nail now. Kind of the same concept coming from the side corner. If you go in there and you make a petal and you feel like there isn't quite enough, it doesn't look very opaque there, you can add a little more and it won't really spread the design out at all, it'll just fill it in. That's pretty good. I was tempted to come in and do a little more on this one here, but I don't want to overdo it or end up messing up what I have because I think it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna leave it there. Next I'm going to, and you want to make sure that the paint is completely dry before you do this. I'm just gonna go right on over it with dip base and then let that dry. Gonna let that dry real quick, and then I'm just gonna activate and top coat all of them on this hand. Okay, now they are just gonna dry. I still have paint, I don't know, everywhere. But that's okay because acrylic is water soluble. It will come off very easily just washing my hands. I am going to clean this look up, take some pictures, and I will post them on my Instagram. I am going to wait for these to dry for just a second because I want to show you the UV reveal also. Plus, I kind of just want to see what the flowers look like with the purple. And that's already dry, so let me just stick my hands in this UV lamp real quick. And there's the UV. Oh, apparently needs more for the ones with the paint on them, but that's okay. I will try and get some outside shots. Hopefully me painting it didn't ruin the UV change. It looks like it might have, but I'll find out in the sun tomorrow. Anyway, there is the finished though not cleaned up product. Thank you again for joining me, and look forward to my 1,000 subscriber giveaway because it will be coming soon. I have some good stuff coming in for you. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.